Swifty here, and this is questions number 3. It's about that time to start answering a lot of the questions that I see in the forums. The first question is, Swifty, what do you do for fun besides play World of Warcraft? What do you do in real life? Well, I made a small clip for you guys. I hope you enjoy it.
Alright, some of you have been asking what I like to do for fun. This is one of the things I like to do, is skateboarding. I used to be an amateur skateboarder until I had my accident where I lost my finger and I also broke my knee. So I can't ollie as high as I used to, but I can still ollie.
Alright, next question. Swifty, why did you leave Infamous? Infamous was an amazing PvP guild, but that's not the only thing I wanted to do in the game. In this guild, I was only PvP. I was missing all the PvE content, and I was at a slight disadvantage because, as I said in the previous video, people with the best PvE gear and the best PvP gear, the mix of both, do the best in arenas. And I also wanted to see the Lich King, and I finally got to do it. And here's my first Lich King kill. I even got the achievement. And when Cataclysm comes out and we all get to level 85, arenas and rated BGs are going to be disabled for 1 month. So during that 1 month, the people that are gearing themselves out in PvE are going to dominate when arenas and rated battlegrounds finally open up. Swifty, please show us footage of you DPSing as Fury. Alright, I made a small clip for you guys, and it's to show a basic guide of how to DPS as Fury.
Okay guys, I'm going to show you a quick way as a Fury to get on the top of the damage charts. Now you got to make sure you don't die. You let the tank pick up aggro for a little while. Get on whatever target the druid's on. Alright, now we're going to start cleaving. Whirlwind, that's the first whirlwind. Let's see if I don't get in trouble. Oh, looks like a lot of damage. I'm just spamming cleave. Cleave, cleave. Whirlwind. Oh. Where am I at? Oh, looks like I'm number 1. Hey! Alright. Right now I'm at 17,000 DPS. Pretty good. And I have the glyph of cleaving, which right now cleave hits 2 targets. With this glyph, it hits 3 targets.
Swifty, how do you assign alt to the middle mouse button of the Razer Naga? Let me show you. The Razer Naga is made for tournaments. It's tournament ready, so you don't need any drivers to get it to work. 1 through 12 are the same buttons, 1 through 0, and then minus and equal. Minus and equal is the 11 and 12, so you don't have to do anything. But if you want to change the buttons like I did, like middle mouse button to Alt, you have to go to the Razer Zone website, and you're going to go to support and download the drivers. Now you're going to find the drivers here. Once you have the drivers installed, this is what it looks like. Here are the drivers, see? You can assign all these buttons to whatever you want. And you can change also the DPI. I have it set very low. And what's really amazing is you can assign macros. Alright, next question. Swifty, please show us the macros that you use. Alright, a lot of people have been asking me about my macros. So here we go. Here's a fun macro. It's rocket booting while blade storming. And then the macro contains the rocket boots. You shift click the boots right into the macro and blade storm. I use this macro mainly for BGs. I have a lot of fun using it, but you can't use it in arenas. I added a cancel aura blade storm to my charge. So anytime I want to stop my blade storm, I hit the same button that does charge and it cancels it. Here's one of my most used macros. I use heroic throw and the rockets from my gloves from engineering. And this is an excellent finisher. Like you finish off a blade storm and the person's at really low health, you can finish them off by hitting this button. Here's my survivability macro. What it does is, it does the Battlemaster Trinket, Last Stand, Enrage Regeneration, Health Stone. It's like, oh, I'm gonna die, I hit this button, and I'll stay alive. Here's two macros I use, but mostly for arenas. These are Focus Charge and Focus Intercept. I use them as interrupts and to be able to switch targets to the healer. Now I have my focus mouse over, so I can pick up a target without having to click on them. I hover my mouse pointer over the target, and I hit the macro, and it automatically picks them up as my focus target. Here's an ability that a lot of warriors don't use in PvP. It's Mocking Blow. It's actually an attack to get aggro, but it does a lot of damage. So what I did was I put it in the same macro as Heroic Strike. That way, it'll always go off. Here I have Overpower and Shield Bash in the same macro. And what this macro does is it also does Overpower or Shield Bash on my focus target. To apply double MS, you have to overpower a healer's casts. Here's my macro to switch from two-hander to one-hander and shield, and it also spell reflects. And I use a separate macro to switch back to a two-hander. My Shattering Throw macro puts me in battle stance, does Blood Rage, and cast Shattering Throw, all with one macro. Now here's something I wish Blizzard would fix. Any kind of CC will turn off your auto attack. As you can see here, I'm attacking this mage, and he sheeps me, and the moment I come out of the sheep, I'm no longer auto attacking. You can get around this by making macros with the line / start attack with all your skills. Okay guys, the Gnomish Invasion is going to be on Saturday, May 22nd. I'm going to be giving away a lot of Razer equipment, so be there. I want to thank all the viewers for your positive feedback, and I also want to thank the trolls for clicking on my videos. I hope you enjoyed questions 3. Thanks for watching.